All right. Welcome
to the J&O Show,
where we talk about
things that we were never told. I'm Jay.
And I'm O.
And now you know.
If you guys are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you can know we upload, because you never want to miss an episode. Also, if you guys are new here and you have ideas for show topics, go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section and write hashtag next show, so that way we can easily filter through and give you more of what you want. All right, so today, guys, we're doing another reaction video. It's just so much. It's so much going on out there in the dating world, and I don't know if it's just because we've been out the game, been off the market for quite some time, for about 20 years.
Yeah.
But like the mentality of the people is very interesting, and hence the reason why we decided to do this channel, so that we can try to help people so that they can have stronger relationships. Because the stuff that is going on and in these echo chambers with people repeating the same old stuff is why we are having so many issues that we are having within the dating relationship market. But anyway, enough about that and get off my soapbox. So the show that we're gonna be reacting to today is from the 8 at the Table channel. Shout out to them. And the video is actually entitled, How Important is Getting to the Third Date? Yeah, so we haven't actually watched this video yet. Wanted y'all to get our genuine reaction. I think Jay said he started watching maybe like
first 40 seconds.
Yeah, and then he stopped it. He was like, whoa, this is something we need to react to. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and cue that up and let's get to it.
The first date, you let her get the questions out the way, you answer them properly. On the second date, now she's more open to what could happen.
What did we talk about? Like, what are your values? What are your goals? Like, who are you as a person, kind of thing?
I'm not even gonna lie, I'm knocking all that out on the first date. Third date,
exactly.
If we get to the third date, I like you already.
Right.
Like, I like you.
Oh.
First of all, I'm not really going on a second date unless we f***ed already.
That's how I did it. That's exactly why I did it. That's as far as I got. I stopped right there. I said, oh yeah, nigga got to see this on camera.
Y'all already know how I feel about that. I mean, if you don't, go check out some of our other videos, but it's just like, you know, if you just gonna be passing it around to any old body, then what's the point of them committing to you and staying in a relationship? I'm just saying, call me old-fashioned. It works. Some of the old-fashioned stuff we need to keep because it works. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But the fact that this guy, that's his mentality, obviously, because he's been on dates in situations where that's what happens on the first date, and it's just like, ladies, come on, you don't understand the power of your box. Come on now. You can't be giving away your goodies to everybody. That's bruh. Continue.
I wanted to stay there. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
All right, so the reason I brought that up, because when he said it, I was just like,
Lord of the Jesus.
Now
like,
I can see. Now see, I don't know the channel. I'm not gonna front. I don't know the channel.
But the fact that that's what he said.
I've seen their videos sort of populating into my feed a little bit, like once or twice. And I decided to click on this one because I was like, how important is it to get into the third date? I was like, all right, cool. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff recently about dating and what men and women see as dating and stuff like that. I can't remember what video it was, but someone did a thing where they were talking about, is money required to go dating? I think it was a Jubilee video. I don't remember, but look, a lot of it wasn't a Jubilee video. It was like it was one of those men on one side, women on the other side, and it was from England, obviously, because the accents were crazy strong. Okay. And they were going back and forth and back and forth. And some of the guys were like, yo, the fact because you know a lot of the ladies was like, of course, if you don't got money, then what we going out for? Like you like, what are you talking about? I'm broke. Oh, it was a reaction to one of those videos because I think it was Playback. The two young dudes, Playback was reacting to it.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, what are we going out for if you ain't got no money? And Playback was like, yo, you definitely need to get yourself to a point where you have some money to at least take care of yourself before you start dating. You got to be able to take care of people and this, that, and the third. And then one of them came out with a point. It was like, yo, it said relationship, not dating.
Boy, if you don't.
And they were like, they were like, because a lot of the women were stuck on the dating part. And the guy was like, he was like, no, it says relationship. Not dating. If you think that relationship is dates, the reason I brought this up was because you have to know what you want.
True.
And this is especially true in today's dating market, apparently. And I'm saying apparently because I ain't on it. So I can only take what the people are saying the dating market is like and be like, wow, it's so different from when I was dating. I very rarely went on dates. Very rarely.
This is true. I didn't
Usually,
really go on
me and my
dates.
girlfriends, we would be chilling, like, you know, I mean, because the places that I would meet them at or whatever the case, they would like come over the crib or I would go over their house or, you know what I'm saying? And we'd be chilling. And even when we went out, we usually kept it super simple. It was very rarely I go to the movies and expensive dinner and all of this other stuff that y'all talking about. Like, it was very rarely that we did all of that. It would be like, yo, let's go to the park and we'll grab some food and we would just talk. Or we would be hanging out amongst the group of friends. That's how a lot of my girlfriends, I would introduce them to my friends. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was vetting them. And a lot of times what my group of friends would say about the girl, especially if she was a new one, usually held true. If she was worth being around, my friends would be like, negative. Nah, bro, that ain't the one. And
Yeah, we talked about that in the previous video. I'll try to link it down here or put a thing right here.
Yeah. So, and that was the one thing, you have to know what you want. Now, if you're just dating to quote unquote have fun, relieve some stress, whatever, that may be good for you. And as a woman, you have to think about the value of your body and how many dudes you want to be up in there, because when your time comes for you to get married, that's going to matter to your husband. I'm sorry, y'all can call it whatever you want to. You can say it's shallow, it's this, that, and the third. If you want,
standard.
if you can say all of that, and that's cool. But guess what? If you want a husband and a family, you're gonna have to deal with men.
It is what it is.
And you're gonna have to take in what it is that men think, and it's going to matter because it's going to determine whether or not you're able to get what you want. Now, if you don't want a family and a husband, then you don't gotta worry about it. It's easy peasy. Like, you don't even gotta worry about it. You could be single for the rest of your life. You can have your dog, your cat, you know, you can do whatever you want to. But if you want to have a family, a traditional cisgendered male-female family, you're going to have to deal with men and what they think and what they're attracted to. Because regardless of what you say, you can say whatever you want to in public and shame them and insult them and guilt them and do all of that stuff. That's fine. But at the end of the day, they're still not going to marry you. All of that stuff you're doing, the sign, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Reverend Kevin saying, yes! All of that stuff. And it's a great acronym because most guys don't sit there and try to like pick apart how a lot of women operate when they're talking about relationships and men in general. It's a great acronym. A lot of guys do it too when they're just in arguments, period.
But if you are surrounded by water, you're not wet. Water is wet! If you don't know water, you're wet!
With each other. So it's not just a woman thing. It's just how certain people do arguments when they don't have great points and they're trying to win by emotionally charging the people around them.
Right.
That's all it is. You can do all of that stuff, but at the end of the day, if the guy still isn't going to marry you, a lot of women out here are making points in a lot of these things that I'm watching about how they move and all of these masculine traits that they move with because they independent and they this, that, and the third. If you don't want to have a husband and a family, that will work for you. But if you do, all of that crap don't matter. None of it matters. So I had to bring this in here. We could see how much farther we're gonna get, but that was just like a bombshell that he dropped. We're probably just gonna watch a little bit more, and we'll see where else we stop. I don't know how far I'm gonna get.
I don't know. I'm scared.
I don't know how far I'm gonna get into this one.
Like the third date means the sex was good and you cool, and now I want to take a serious step. That's the third date for me.
My, how far we've come.
Bruh. Wow.
It's like, what happened to the time frame when, like, you know, that was something that you were leading up to, the great anticipation.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The chase, if you will, or what have you. Like, that's really sad. And the sad part is that there's a lot of people on both sides, male and female, that have this mentality. And we wonder why we having issues in the romance department as far as having a relationship. Now, you can date as much as you want, date forever. But like Jay said, if you're talking about getting married, that's not the mentality you need to have. Whether you're male or female, that's not gonna work.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've even heard Kevin Samuels talk about that. And he was basically saying a similar thing. Not the exact same, but he was like, what are you waiting for?
Wait, what are you waiting for what?
To have... He said it before in videos. For sure. Now look, I'm gonna make it very simple for y'all, right?
Now, Kevin...
And we've said this before. We've said this before.
What?
When we were talking about what men really want video. That's exactly the one we were talking about it in.
Okay.
And one of the things that we were talking about in the video is how men definitely want to go and they want to get it as soon as possible because men are horny and they want to get some nookie. Mm-hmm. Yes, 100%. But yet, when they talk about the value of a woman, they talk about her chastity and how many bodies she has.
Exactly.
As being one of the things that will go and make them choose you as a wife. If you have too many bodies, you can have all of this other stuff. If you have too many bodies, especially if it's a whole bunch of bodies that we know or that we see, you may lose out on that husband just based off of that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, of course, we want to sleep with you on the first date. Of course. You know, because we want sex. So,
but that don't mean that you give it to him on the first date.
You women have to... Women, y'all got to start, like, putting that together.
Yeah, like, just because they want... Like, hello, when you were small, I'm pretty sure it was stuff that you wanted right away from your mom or your dad, your parents, or what have you. That don't mean that you got it right away. Just because that's what men want right away, that don't mean that's what you give them right away. What is it that you want? Hello? Okay?
You got to know what you want.
And like you said before, I think we've talked about it on here. Men basically holding the key to relationship and women holding the key to sex. It's like they go hand in hand, guys. If you want a relationship, you have the key, which is sex. I know that sounds bad to a certain extent, but it's the truth. So if you know that you want a relationship with a guy, you cannot give him the dessert up front, because then what is he coming back for? You don't give him, like, he may or may not stick around. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you use that as a tool to trap somebody per se or anything like that.
That ain't gonna work.
No, that's not gonna work. But what I'm saying is because your chastity, your body count and everything is important, especially if you are looking to be in a long-term relationship, you shouldn't just give it out to any old body just because that's what they want right away. It's not going to make them love you anymore because you gave it up so quickly. If anything, it's going to make them probably think twice.
Yeah, look.
At least somebody that's decent.
The thing that I just want to put out there is know what you want when you're going into these dating, and that is going to determine how you move. If you're just out there dating to have fun, if you don't want to get married long term, those things matter. That's what I really wanted to put out there, because we literally got 35 seconds into the video and we're done. Because what he put out there, I don't know this guy, I don't know his content, so I don't know what he's gonna tell you. Let me tell you something. If that is how he is moving, the dude is not in the I'm trying to get married right now mindset.
Right.
And if you can't go and meet somebody who doesn't want to get married right now and just change their mind.
True.
It does not work like that. Mm-hmm. You can't go, well, I'm going to change his mind because my nookie's so good and I'll be swelling. Bruh. No, it's not going to work. I'm going to tell you, as a guy, we're going to take that. We're going to enjoy it. And if we like, you may enjoy it a lot. But at the end of the day, the things that are going to get us to look at you and be like, you could be my wife, is so much more on that list, because you can give me great nookie, but if you is driving me crazy and giving me a headache, I'm not marrying you. A lot of women think that they could be difficult and all of that other stuff. You know what? That's another video. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I just wanted my wife to see this because I thought it would be great to see her reaction.
You see how he be setting me up?
I surely do. And I'm gonna continue to do it as much as humanly possible. Well, I guess that's it for this video.
Yeah, I guess so. You guys, you can watch the rest of the video. It's 44 minutes. We'll put the link in the description.
It's 44 minutes and we got 35 seconds. It's probably gonna be good because in 35 seconds he just started hitting it.
Yeah.
Out the park.
1-2 pitch, and this is hit well. The left center field. Block.
Listen, I'm sorry, I can't. Thank God. Okay. That I was taken off the market when I was taken off the market because this foolishness right here.
Woo-wee.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
All right, y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And
we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Till then.
Peace. That's the off button.